So the next topic that I want to talk about is right here. Okay. So you get a client, whether it be for a wedding, whether it be for whatever it's for. You get a client, they go through the process, everything's everything, and they wanting to do it. They email, they tell you, man, I really want to use you. I really want to do this. Okay, cool. My tactic and stuff, not really a tactic, but the next order of business is for you to sign the contract, pay your deposit, and then 3 days before the event, go ahead and pay your balance. What I'm running into and stuff as of late, and I don't know why, I'm assuming it's because these clients have been burned and stuff before, but some of the way that you guys, not you guys, but some of the way the clients find me, there's really no reason. I've really have not given them any reason to think that I'm some type of fraud or whatever. But what they want to do is they want to pay day of. I do not do day of services anymore. I can't. There's too many variables that happen on day of. Here's why I say so. If I'm doing an event and you want to pay me day of, you can't drink that day. Not you as a DJ, the client. Because now you don't know what your checkbook is and you're intoxicated. Now you want to use a debit card or a credit card and such has got your card. And I have to track you down. I'm not a bounty hunter. Okay. I'm not going to track you down for a payment that should have been paid well before then. I listened to DJ Woo Pig a long time ago, and this made perfect sense. He said, if you have to pay the venue ahead of time, and you have to pay the caterer ahead of time, and you have to pay the flowers ahead of time, what's the problem with paying the DJ ahead of time? And when you think about that, that makes perfect sense, right? I mean, to me, it does. I'm still providing a service, so therefore, pay me ahead of time. Now, I know there's a problem and stuff out there where these DJs are getting money and running. And look, they're making it bad for all of us. But if I've got a reputable business, I can't run my business effectively if I am not compensated ahead of time so that you could just relax day of. You don't even have to bring your checkbook or any form of payment day of. The only thing you would have to bring in, if you want to, is a tip if you want to do that. But I don't expect it. So, no, I can't do day of. No, I cannot take a check because I've been burnt by. These are things that I've been burnt by. Yeah, I'm a little burnt as you may be burnt. I've been burnt by a check before. No money in the account. So we can't take checks. Sorry. There is too many digital aspects now for you to use an analog way. So I cannot take a check. I'll take a hit on the 3% if you want to use the card. Or you can mail me, if you now let me back up a little bit. If you want to mail me a check, you can mail it to me ahead of time, but I have to receive it and cash it before the function. If I can't cash it, the function is not going on. And so, I'm running into something right now where the gentleman wants me to do his event, and I'm willing to do his event. I have the availability to do his event, but he has not signed the contract nor paid the deposit, and his final balance is due tomorrow. Now, I gave him a little leeway because he said he was, out of town. He had to come back in town. I usually don't do day before. I usually do 3 days before, but I gave him a little leeway. Well, that leeway ends tomorrow because I can't properly prepare for this function if it's not going to happen. So I don't think it's going to happen. I think that you should give them at least 3 days to a week before the function. I think clients should pay about that time. I don't know what venues and caterers and flowers and all that I don't know how they do it. I don't know what they require. I know they require a deposit, but as far as final payment, I don't know when. I usually have my clients pay a deposit within a week after you have signed the contract. So you don't have to pay it as soon as you sign the contract, but you do have to pay it within a week. Signing the contract still does not hold your date. It has to be both of them. Contract and deposit hold your date. Your date is still available if you've signed a contract. That's just the way it is. I have been burnt one too many times and stuff by that. I go out and supply the whole service, and then nobody's anywhere to be found. And then it's like I've had too many situations where I've had to track people down for checks and for payments, and they have to look for, you know, Aunt Susie, who's got, you know, the checkbook, who was supposed to be in hold of it, and then she thought that you were supposed to have it, not you personally, but the mom or the dad. She thought that they were supposed to have it and they didn't, and it's just a whole thing. So I would like to know in the comments, and I know this is a big topic because we all go through it. I would like to know what you guys require for your clients for payment. And to any new DJs who are watching this on repeat or in here right now, if you don't want to learn the hard way, you should listen to this. You should set standards for your clients. As they set standards for you, you should be setting standards for them. Because if there's no standards, people get walked over. It's just bottom line. And industry pros in this industry know how to set standards. And if this is what you want to do, you better have some. You better have some, because you will get taken to the cleaners. I promise you. I promise you. I'm speaking from experience. You know, that's what I like to tell young people and stuff like that. It's like young people, they try to think that we are trying to overtake their process and overtake what they think it should be, when really you're just giving knowledge. I wish somebody would have given me this when I was back at your spot, but they didn't. I had to learn. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been burned. I had to learn. So I'm just putting it out there and stuff, guys, because I just feel like it's necessary. I want us to stop getting burnt and bring our industry, our niche and stuff back to a reputable niche. Because I can promise you that those bands that are going out to these high-end weddings are not showing up if they have not been paid. And that's no knock against them. I just think it's only fair. I think it's only fair. We should be paid ahead of time for services. Nobody should be asking any questions. And if they do, just tell them exactly what I just told you. Well, ma'am, you pay for the venue, you pay for the flowers, you pay for the caterer, you pay for this, that, and the other 3 weeks in advance. What's the problem? What's the problem? So that's my rant on that. Okay. I just had to get that out there because I'm currently dealing with that. Sometimes, you know, stuff that I'm going through the week is actually a topic. Who knows? Let me know in the comments and everything down below and in the chat and stuff what you guys think about that. And we'll circle back around to that because I've got another topic, my last topic. You guys still with me? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're still with me. I'm glad you guys are rocking with me and stuff, man. We talk about some great stuff on here. These are some great nuggets. Just pass it on.